Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's video is going to be the best things that I have found and tried in 2018. I had taken a little absence here from YouTube, and thank you guys so much for reaching out, sending me little messages, emailing me. Like, I seriously did not expect that. I'm still a little blown away that you would take the time to even think about me, because I'm just another person here in the world, but I really appreciate it, and I am back with the best things that I have tried all of last year. I'm not going to talk in depth too much because most of these things, there's some sort of corresponding video. All of the things that I speak about and the corresponding videos or things that I mentioned will be in the description box. So if you are new, welcome. Please subscribe. I would love to have you here. I do have Instagram. I'm very active there. If you don't see me for a little bit here on YouTube, I am active over on my Instagram. Let's get into this. Let's just jump into it. I'm going to start off with my wine because that's how I start my monthly favorites. You just have to buy this. Just get out your pen, Storia Zinfandel. You're welcome. It's amazing. Just buy this. I'm also going to include in the description box all of the other standout wines of the year. I have reds, whites, and some rosés. I tried a lot and found a lot of really good ones this year. So if you're looking to get your little wine cabinet stocked up for a party this weekend, or I guess maybe this will be up by the Super Bowl, check those out. Let's get into the makeup. So primers. Last year, I basically committed to this primer. I still absolutely love it. This is the Smashbox Serene Greens Photo Finish Primer. You can use this as a primer, as a makeup setting spray, and as a makeup refresher. So I am really... my skin's very sensitive too, and I've really learned this, and I've kind of read a lot of labels and figured out what's going to work for me. I love this. Now, this was a limited edition scent. I hope they bring it back. It might still be available because sometimes on the internet there's things dwindling, but they had a couple other scents as well. They do have this in just the original. I don't love the smell of the original one, but I really like how this holds onto my makeup without adding a thicker layer to my face. I have gone less and less and less with makeup as the years have progressed here. Also, as I've kind of upped my skincare game, but I'm also finding that more makeup just creates more problems and breakouts for me. So another primer that I've really enjoyed is by Ren. This is the Perfect Canvas. It looks like this. So Ren is a skincare brand. It is free of a slew of known skin irritants, but basically this adds a little tackiness to your skin. It is in a dropper. If you need just a little bit of extra moisture, this is also a handy little product because it just gads. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be stumbling a lot in this video because I have not made a video since like the middle of December. It adds a bit of moisture, but it also creates a really nice, slightly tacky base, which you want it to be a little bit tacky so your foundation can adhere. Nothing gross, nothing off-putting, but it feels really lovely. It doesn't feel like you're adding makeup to your skin. And best of all, it's just not another thick layer for your skin to have to try to breathe through. There's only one standout foundation for me, and I know if you've watched my channel at all over the past year, you know what it's going to be. The Physicians Formula Healthy Skin Foundation. Last year, I was on a mission to find some affordable drugstore makeup items that I could fall in love with. Hands down. I mean, this has beat out a lot of higher end foundations that I have owned in the past. It's affordable. I do have an entire review on this foundation, which I will just spare you all the details. Head on over and watch it. This is just absolutely fabulous. We're talking longevity, the application, we're talking the finish of the makeup. I feel flawless when I wear this. Speaking of flawless, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now this snuck in here towards the end of the year. I believe I picked this up, I don't know, sometime in the fall, early winter. A lot of people had spoken about this, and I'm like, okay, what's the hype? Fine, I give in. I'm not one to just jump on what everyone else is talking about. I like to kind of like weigh it out, you know, wait a year or two, and, you know, the hype has died down and no one's talking about it, and then I'm like, you know, I think I'm going to try that. And also, I kind of am a person that likes to touch things and see things. I will order things online that I know I like, but I'd say 7 times out of 10, I end up back returning or exchanging because the size is off. However, this is gorgeous. This is a product that you can do without makeup. If you just want to kind of add a little glow to your face, to your skin, you can mix it in with a moisturizer. Maybe you want to mix it in with a sunscreen. I love this as a cream highlighter. And right now, with battling that dry skin, and It's because it's winter, and it's also because I've introduced retinol back into my skincare routine, so my skin's just really dry right now, which is totally normal, and that's what happens. However, you kind of have to readjust your makeup products that you're using, otherwise it just emphasizes dryness. I love this because it doesn't emphasize fine lines, it doesn't emphasize texture, and you know, I often have both. I have both of those things, but I also have breakouts and stuff like that. So when I add in all these layers of makeup and especially highlighter, I just feel like I'm emphasizing my insecurities when it comes to highlighter. This is just gorgeous. I feel beautiful in this. It really does give that filtered skin look like we like to have on our face. So this comes in shades. I am shade 2 for reference, and there are lots of other shades to choose from. All the rest of the year, I was loving both of these concealers. Both are from the drugstore, and I like them mixed because this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I love the consistency of this. It's very lightweight. It's serum-y. It doesn't offer a ton of coverage, but if you're looking for just something light, minimal, just to give a little bit of coverage, just, you know, kind of even everything out, I do enjoy this. Now, this is the lightest shade, which is Classic Ivory. I think it's kind of dark, honestly. If you're more fair than me, this is going to be too dark for you. It's going to make your under eyes look sickly, because it really is. I don't know why it's so dark. And then I mix it with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. Now, this one is full coverage. Okay, you're gonna want to like slow your roll with this unless you need some serious coverage. I like to mix them because then I get, you know, this kind of gives me that perfect coverage level. Together, the longevity is really great. This doesn't last very well on its own, especially if it's hot out. But together, they're magical. I just get the perfect wear, I get the perfect coverage, and I know it's kind of high maintenance to have both. But you know, there might be a day where you just want serious coverage, and there might be a day where you're only doing SPF. And you just kind of want to even things out. So I like them both for different scenarios. And that's kind of what I found with makeup is I like lots of different things, okay? But there's different scenarios and there's different times of year and our skin goes through ups and downs, and it's kind of like your closet. Like you need a long sleeve shirt, but you ain't going to wear that in the dead of the summer, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at with makeup is I'm just kind of going with the flow, like what's working for me as a whole and what's working for me right now. Let's interject a few channels here just to kind of switch it up. I have 2 fitness channels that I've absolutely fallen in love with here on YouTube. The first is Sean Veig Fitness. Okay, he's funny. He's straight up funny. He makes working out fun. He does, sorry, I got an email, which, okay, my order shipped from Sephora. Yay, I'm going to be filming a haul real soon. He does primarily Pilates and yoga, and I have re-fallen back in love with both of those. I had taken a break for a few years doing all this weightlifting and all this stuff, but I really like to just kind of do that low-key stretching and strength. So love his channel. And then Has Fit, H-A-S Fit. It stands for Heart and Soul Fit. They are a husband-wife duo, and they do, you know, he does like the advanced and she does the beginner intermediate. So if you're new to working out or you've taken a break or you're like advanced, I love the convenience of being able to turn the television on and just working out in my home, especially when it's summertime and the kids are home. Stop sending me emails. So I would recommend both of those channels. And then another little bunny trail is LikeToKnow.it app. That is an app that you would download onto your phone. It is free, and whoever, like whatever photos you like on Instagram, it sends all the details of everything that that person is wearing or eating or cooking with or whatever it is that they're talking about in that photo right to that app. So you have, like, say you like one of my photos, you're like, what jeans are you wearing? You don't even need to bother asking me. I mean, you can, but you wouldn't have to if you download the app because it will send you the exact link of the item that I'm wearing right to your phone. So I love both of those, so then I don't have to wonder, like, I'm liking all these photos on Instagram and I want to know what they're wearing. You don't have to wonder anymore. Okay, I feel like I am speaking a mile a minute, so I'm going to try to slow down, which goes against my personality. Let's talk about a few hair things real quick. Never in a million years thought I would need this. I didn't even know I was missing it in my life, and now that I have it, I don't even use any of my other brushes. I'm talking about the Tangle Teaser. Okay, this is great. I'm a person who washes my hair once a week. That may be gross for some of you, but I just don't have the oils anymore. My water's so hard, it strips my color terribly, and I'm not paying, you know, a couple $100s to get my hair colored and then have it look brassy in 3 weeks. No. So This gets rid of your tangles, like after you've styled your hair with product and hairspray and all that, without ripping out your hair. It also really keeps the style too, because it doesn't like go all the way to the scalp. It's just a really, I mean, it's lightweight, it's simple. It also works really well on your children's hair. My daughter's hair gets tangled and, you know, trying to comb her hair out. She doesn't like it. I don't like to deal with it, you know. And this is just, it's easy, it's lightweight. I love the teeth on it. It's not harsh, you know, it's great. And then this little comb, this is a cricket comb. And this is what I use to back comb and to like part my hair and all that kind of thing. Just a little inexpensive comb I found on Amazon that I use absolutely every time I do my hair. Like one of those things you didn't know you were missing it till you buy it and you use it and you're like, how did I survive without this? Also a really nice comb, like if you know, cut your own hair or anything like that. It's just a basic. They're really fine teeth over here and then a little bit further apart. Oh, speaking of, I didn't realize I was missing this in my life. Over Black Friday, I had picked up a simple human mirror. They come in colors. This one is cordless. You can charge it and plug it in too if you'd like. Once it dies, of course, obviously, or it wouldn't turn on again. But I like that it's portable like that. Like maybe you aren't sitting at your desk or near an outlet, you know, you can get ready near your window. So it is adjustable too, so you're no longer, if you're anything like me, hey, here's how I used to do my makeup. Are you ready? I'd be hunched over like this, and I'd have such a neck ache by the time I got done because the mirror was so low, and it also did not light up. This lights up, and it's censored, so if you go away, it turns off, and when you get your face close, it brightens all the way back up. Now this particular one is magnified, not crazy magnified. However, I'm finding that I'm so much more precise with my makeup, and I'm able to really see what I'm doing with the magnification versus without it. So I love this mirror. I will link this mirror below. It is, I mean, treat yourself. If you put your makeup on, I'm telling you, I spent, what, the past 10 years hunching over something that wasn't even lit, and I couldn't see what I was doing, and I just was over it. However, with the ability to see what you're doing, you can also see that you need to shave your face. Mustache included. We're really going to mix this up because I like to mix things up. Let's talk about some sunglasses. So, Tory Burch. These are polarized, and I was looking for a pair of glamorous, black, like indestructible. I didn't want any wires, I didn't want any nose pieces. I just wanted all black, super simple, glamorous, but not too oversized glasses. These are, like I said, Tory Burch. They have just a simple logo. I honestly don't care what the brand is. I'm all about functionality. And of course I want it to look cute on my face, but I want them to be functional. And if I was going to splurge on a pair of sunglasses that I would more than likely reach for with every outfit, I wanted them to be polarized. And if you know anything about designer sunglasses, most of them are not polarized, or you have to pay extra to get polarized. I really liked the price point of these. They are a nice, like they're glamorous, but they're not so oversized. These are 57 millimeters. I have a very petite, narrow face, so like for instance, of size reference, the Ray-Ban Aviators, I get the small size because the classic ones are like this big on me, just really ridiculous looking. And then another pair that I've reached for a ton, I love my Aviators. However, these sold me because A, I don't have any like rose gold ones, B, I don't have any flash lenses, and F, check this out, they're on a hinge. Okay, so if you know anything about sunglasses, when you wear them, you're not ever supposed to do this. And I'll tell you why, because it stretches them out. And then after a while, you're like, if you wear them on your head all the time, which it's convenient, I get it, it stretches the frames out, and then they're too big for your face. These are in a hinge, so doing this will never ruin them. Totally was all for that. I did not do my hair today. I blew dry it, and I'm like, do I want to curl? Nope, I don't want to curl. So these are by Burberry. Once again, I like the subtle branding. Just a little something, nothing crazy. I love the flash lenses. I think they're perfect for summertime. I think in the summertime they just look cool. You know, I feel like they look cool. They're not too oversized. They're like they're just good. I really enjoy them. Burberry comes in a really nice hard case too. So wanted to share both of those with you. This eye primer just stood out to me this year. It's by Milani. It gets the job done. It's like $6. Like, you don't need to spend more than that. This works, and it's great. It's at the drugstore. I love it. Standout mascara. Standout. Seriously, so good. Did not expect to love it. The NARS Climax mascara. To me, it feels like sweatpants because you can't feel it on. It doesn't look like you're wearing mascara. It gives a really fluffy, lengthened yet volumized appearance. This tube is old, and I picked it out of the trash to show you. It's all dried up, but it has a really nice fluffy brush on there. You're really able to get in there at the roots. It's not a wet formula. You know, like with a wet formula, if you touch like here, you know, it gets all over your eyeshadow. Maybe that's just me. I'm kind of sloppy when it comes to mascara application. I love this mascara. It gets my stamp of approval. I don't think it comes in waterproof for summer, but maybe they'll make one. I know I've seen other people really enjoy this mascara as well. I definitely would recommend it. It just gets the job done, but it also makes you feel really pretty because it gives that really fluffy appearance. I like fluffy lashes. Like, I naturally don't have fluffy lashes. They're just very straight, like they come at ya. Okay, so I gotta like curl them and do like coats and coats, and after you do so many coats of mascara, now you have crispy, clumpy lashes. And so I like that one because I could get the look I wanted with, you know, 6 coats and it not look so bad. The Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. This was my summer moisturizer. This would not be hydrating enough for me right now. If you have dry skin, this could be an extra serum booster that you use. If you have oily skin, perhaps you could get away with this in the wintertime, but for me right now, it would not be enough. I'm using my Belief True Cream moisturizer right now, and that is enough. This would not be. But this is wonderful in the summer because I already, you know, it's hot. I don't need as much moisture, so that's great. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. Why I love this is it's a blend of AHAs and BHAs. It has a glycolic and I think lactic acid in it. Glycolic's pretty intense, and with my sensitive skin, when I go in with a straight glycolic, I tend to get really red, really irritated, and then my skin's like, seriously, why? And I'm like, because... Hello?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, guess what?
What?
You're on candid camera.
Oh, I was wondering if you might be filming.
Totally am.
Alright, well, I will talk to you later then.
You better say hi to everybody.
Hi.
I'll call you when I'm done.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, bye. That's my girlfriend Jelena, whom I met through YouTube, which is the wonderful part about YouTube is meeting people, and that's been hands down the best experience. So that's not just a 2018 favorite, that is a forever favorite. Okay, so I really like this because I like the fact that it's mixed. Sorry, I'm totally distracted now. My dog walked in here. She's like, who are you talking to? My animals always look at me like, seriously, she's off her rocker, and some days I totally am. I like that it's mixed. It's not so harsh. You get your acids in, which for me, I've really noticed a huge difference in my skin by incorporating acids. And acids are what slough off all the dead stuff and give you that baby smooth, super smooth, I already said that word, baby's butt, baby skin appearance. I also like the consistency. This is a nice lightweight gel, so it's not like you're adding, once again, all these layers of skincare that you need to give time to soak into your skin. This absorbs nicely. Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. I rotate my acids, so I don't use the same one every day. I literally do like the old line them up like in elementary school, use one, put it to the back, like that's how my mind thinks. And I used this again today, and it had been, what, 4 or 5 days on rotation, and this is serious. Like, this is good. I mean, it's not, I think if you're just starting out with acids and you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't start with this. This is a blend of salicylic and lactic. I really like lactic. That's my favorite. It's the most gentle of the acids, but salicylic, you know, gets in there and gets the job done. But basically, it's a toner. I do this after I wash my face. It exfoliates the skin, and then I go in with my moisturizer. This, over time, is supposed to help with, you know, minimizing those pores, cleaning everything out. Just kind of like if you wear makeup a lot, it's really important to start with good skincare, especially acids. And this one, it's a serious knockout, hence the name. Another toner I've really fallen in love with, this is the Fresh Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. I like how soothing this is on my skin. It smells great too. It smells like black tea. Oh, it's so lovely. I don't have the box in front of me with the ingredients. I don't know if that's like a naturally derived fragrance or if it's artificial. I try to avoid artificial fragrance in my skincare at all costs. Like, I will not buy it if it's loaded with artificial anything, because my skin's sensitive and it breaks out. So why? You know what I mean? So basically everything that I use is got that clean seal at Sephora, free of a lot of that junk and skin irritants. This is just a nice soothing thing. I don't think I've noticed leaps and bounds with basically, it softens fine lines because it adds in that extra moisture. It just feels really good. Let's see, it increases moisture and luminosity for a radiant, lustrous complexion. And basically, what's going to aid you is a lack of moisture, because everything's just going to start to fall. You know, it won't be as supple and plumped up. And I'm all for that plumped up look, you know. So I'm really enjoying that. We're going to get back to makeup and some other things. Let's just finish off. Summertime. I was enjoying mixing the De Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops in with my moisturizer or my sunscreen. This literally is color. It adds all over, just a slight glow to the face. However, I'm thinking if you are, well, you know, Tara Babies uses this and she's more fair than me. I just noticed that it definitely colors my skin, so maybe do less. I tend to go a little ham with products. I just use so much. This also has antioxidants and omega fatty acids, which those you need to get from an external source. So that's just a nice little booster. You know, like, that's a little color, but it's also a nice little skincare booster. This lip sleeping mask, I believe I talked about this last year, but I use this every day, several times a day. It's just a really nice, not sticky or tacky not lipstick, like balm. I mean, it's a pot, so you gotta stick your finger in there. But I like to put this on as I'm doing all my face makeup, and then the last thing I do is lips. So then I'll take a Q-tip and remove any extra, and my lips are nice and plump and soft and hydrated. I use this every night before bed in conjunction with this product. This I really enjoy. I've mentioned this a few times. The Genius Liquid Collagen Lip by Algenist. So this is liquid collagen, and collagen is what you naturally lose as you age, and collagen gives that plumpness to your face, to your lip area. The reason I know that this works is because I have a chickenpox scar right here, and it's very apparent. And when I put this on, you know, let it sit on there and do its magic and whatever, and I go in to do my lip products, that thing is plumped up. And it affects my lip line. It affects, like, when I do pictures, you can see it. I never, like, it's been there for years, but because I'm getting older and I'm losing collagen, it just sunk like a stinking pothole. The Tata Harper Restorative Eye Cream, really enjoyed this year. I like the consistency of it. This I'm finding to be a little bit more hydrating than the Drunk Elephant one. This one's a little lighter, just ever so slightly like a lighter consistency than the Drunk Elephant one. This one is more of like a natural brand, and I really enjoyed it. Loving this right now. This is the Ren Gentle Cleansing Milk in the wintertime. This is fantastic. If you have dry, sensitive skin, and even if you don't, this is wonderful. My skin does never feels tight after I've washed my face. This is free, once again, of a bunch of things. It has sea buckthorn berry oil in it, which is very hydrating, very nourishing to the skin. Blackcurrant seed oil, fennel seed extract. It's just a really good creamy cleanser. Not gel, just like a cream. You put it on, you take it off. It just feels so comforting and good. Alright, the sun is coming out, so we are going to get so bright right now. I want to talk about eyeshadow palettes. This year I have 3 palettes. The Sultry palette by Anastasia. I do have a separate look using this. This is what I'm wearing in my eyes today. I actually really love this pop of color here. So this is the palette that I'm wearing today, and I think that that bright color Don't mind my eyelash, it's deciding to come off, and I'm going to rip it off soon because it's driving me nuts. It just adds just a little something. Now, you wouldn't have to go as intense with it, but I did today just for the sake of showing you that, you know, you can blend it out and have it look really, really pretty. And then the Makeup Revolution with Emily Noel collab. These are great palettes. I have nothing negative to say about them. I did several, I think 4 or 5 different looks using this palette. I think I used every single, no, I don't think I used Love Tons, but I know I didn't do a look with it, but I had been playing with that color. I used every color in here. I had 0 issues with anything. Every look turned out beautiful, and these were incredibly inexpensive. And then this is her Needs palette. That's like your face and eye palette. You have a bronzer, blush, highlighter, 6 shadows, and then this kind of multi-purpose powder over here. Named appropriately, the Needs palette. Perhaps you're overwhelmed by color and you just want to try something, or maybe you want something that's like travel size. This has everything you could need, you know, in it. Let's talk about lip products. Once again, drugstore. These Maybelline lipsticks are super wonderful. They very much remind me of like a Dior lipstick would, like the Dior Addict line, because they are color, shine. So it's basically like a lipstick. Why is this not focusing? It's basically a lipstick with a really nice shine to it. It gives your lips that healthy appearance. I want them to come out with more colors. This particular shade is called Taupe Seduction, and then this one is called Undressed Pink. I've been wearing this one more. This one's like a nice, just a nice pink color. I wouldn't say nude because it packs a good amount of, you know, color to the lips. Anyways, I really like those, and they're affordable from the drugstore. Glosses. There's one gloss formula that I want to mention, and yes, I have others that I love and enjoy, but this gloss formula really surprised me. The Huda Beauty glosses. I have 3 shades here, and this newest one I just got as a gift from my friend Charity. This is the shade Angelic. This one is kind of like a good nude lipstick topper. Well, not just nude, but you could put it over lots of things. These have like, they're like called a strobe gloss, so they have like a shift of color on the lips. They really add a lot of interest to your lipstick. These are pretty opaque too, so if you wanted to skip lipstick, then you by all means could. So as you know, this past fall I was doing some what's for dinner type videos, just like cooking vlogs. Let me know if you enjoy that, if you'd like more this year, because I can do that. And so I wanted to share some cooking things, some, you know, recipe type things. So I buy these all the time, these Better Homes and Gardens magazines at the checkout at the grocery store. I've seen them at Walmart. I'm sure Target's magazine section has them, or as you're checking out. I love these. They draw my eyes in like that. I buy every one of them. They're a really nice magazine because they're not like the old magazines of times past where it's like glossy and like People magazines where they like rip easily. No, these are like legit pages, and every page is a recipe. There's no like advertisements. It is all cooking. They have tips and tricks and just wonderful. If you're looking for some wonderful cookbooks to gift to yourself or to somebody else, I say that because they make such beautiful coffee table displays, or maybe you have one of those cute little book displays in your kitchen. The Forest Feast Gatherings by Erin Gleason, and then her regular Forest Feast. These are all vegetarian recipes. Perhaps you're not vegetarian. I am not vegetarian. I eat everything. I guess you could call, you know, like the seafood diet. I literally eat everything. But these are great because maybe you're stuck on what to do with your vegetables. Maybe all you do is steam and roast, and you like want to change up the game, or you want to make some appetizers, or you're going to have some girls over and you just want to do some light things to pick at and you want to keep it really clean. These are wonderful. This Gatherings book also has everything laid out by, maybe you have a theme party that you want to do. This is going to give you a step-by-step when to do what. Decorating, gathering your things, when to make what. The pages are beautifully done. Everything is pictures of real food, watercolor pictures. There's drinks in here, so I love these. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous books. Okay, real quickly, I want to mention a few books I've read this past year. This one is the most recent one I have finished, The Crazy Rich Asians. This was made into a movie. This book is far better than the movie. I watched the movie. I read this first. This is great. There is a sequel and then a third one that I haven't read yet, but I do want to get, so definitely recommend this book. It is a really fun read. This book is based on a true story. This is called Lilac Girls. This is a wonderful book. It's about 3 women in World War II or World War I. It does not say. Anyways, Martha Hall Kelly. If you like those, if you like stories based on real events, real people, then you would enjoy this a lot. I have another inspirational type books, things that really were just wonderful, encouraging things to read, reminders. The first one is by Lisa Bevere, and this book is called Adamant. And this focuses on finding truth in a universe of opinions. Also by Lisa Bevere, this book I think, I mean, I hate to say this, but I feel like every woman on YouTube should probably read this, men too. But this book is called Lioness Arising, Wake Up and Change Your World. This is a real reminder of who we are as women and what our position is and what we were created to do and to be, and how to support each other and how to, you know, lift up each other and encourage each other. And I just feel like this was just a really good book to read, a good reminder of how I need to treat my friendships, of how I need to have that dynamic with my mom and with my daughter and just women in general. So this was a wonderful book. And the last one is, we're a little over the time period in which you would read this, but pick it up now so you have it for next Christmas. But this one's called The Greatest Gift, Unwrapping the Full Love Story of Christmas. And this is by Anne Voskamp. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, but she's a very rich, descriptive writer. A little bit allegorical, but not. She comes at things from a different angle than you would expect. And what this is it's a little short every day during the days of Advent, counting down to Jesus' birth. Every day it tells about it. She draws in and ties in the whole Bible, starting with the very beginning, and just really laying out the whole story for you in a very easy to understand way, and how, you know, the line of David lines up with Jesus' birth. So this was just a wonderful little book to read. Highly recommend it. Oh my gosh, I hope we're under 40 minutes. I feel like I've been talking a really long time, and I narrowed this down too. Like, I could have talked about a lot more things, but I really narrowed it down, and I didn't want to do 2 videos because I feel like when I'm doing it, or when I'm watching a favorites video, I want to watch the whole thing. Like, I like it to be like a show. I don't like those quick 10-minute videos because I'm like, now what am I going to watch? You know, I got to go find something else. I like to just hit play and just listen to it or whatever. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. This was also a favorite. My daughter bought me for Christmas this necklace and matching pair of earrings, and she told me she wanted it to be hearts. She did this all on her own. She wanted it to be hearts, and she wanted to get me some jewelry. So this is absolutely precious. They're from, if you're interested, they're from Brighton. They're just those little lever back, like dangly earrings that I like, and a simple little necklace with a little, I don't know if that's a pearl or what that is on there, but I like the scroll work on it. I like that Celtic, you know, kind of style or whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Stay tuned. I'm going to be filming a haul next, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.